The solution to catastrophic wildfire is simple. Prevention, prevention, and more prevention. So much is wrong. And it just doesn't seem that anybody's doing anything to right anything. So we just keep sliding down this slippery slope of political unrest, corporate greed, you name it. We're not doing what we should be doing. We're just doing what we're being told to do. And by doing what we're being told to do, these people that are telling us may not have the best intentions for us or the stuff that we're responsible for as Canadians. We need to develop a proper philosophy so that when we do decide to do something, that we do the right thing. You know, energy, oil and gas. Is that the direction we should be going? Maybe it is. Maybe we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But we should know that we are. Or should we should know that what we're doing is coming at a cost environmentally. So we can determine our conduct, therefore determining human impact on our environment. It is absolutely insane, some of the stuff that's going on. I see is just plain out wrong. So whether it's political pandering or whether it's corporate greed, who knows what it is? But why do we have to move forward doing the wrong thing when eventually we're going to have to turn around and do the right thing? Why wouldn't we just start doing the right thing now? Right now. Everybody wants change. You know, the rent is going up, the groceries are going up, the corporations are making billions, trillions of dollars, the governments are making billions and billions of dollars, and they're not giving anything back to us. Yeah, sure, roads are being built and hospitals are being built and schools and infrastructure, but at what level are they being done at? Are they being done enough? Or is something that's being done that we shouldn't be doing because of our information has been mismanaged, or it's been purposefully poisoned so that we believe this, but it's not what we should believe. We need to do the right thing first, especially environmentally, because without a healthy environment, how could a human being be healthy? Without healthy food, how could a human have a healthy body? You know, I've been running through this thing called Poison for Profit, okay? And I'm really up on everything in farming that's happening using this poison for profit philosophy. Should we be producing more GMO? Or should we be eliminating GMO? Should we be feeding GMO food to our animals and then think that's all okay when we eat those animals? Everything is all passed on. And actually in environment, it's concentrated. So if you feed this cow all this GMO corn and it grows up to be this GMO cow and then we eat it, we are eating GMO, and it's not healthy for us. It's just not. And what happens if we decide that we're not going to deal with this anymore and we're going to start heading in the right direction where our animals are GMO free, where our food supplies are GMO free, where we're not poisoning and making things worse, we're actually cleaning things up and making things better. That's a good feeling. It's like in the tree business. You know, I'm out looking for work and I see these big trees in this yard and I knock on the door and the people have no idea what's going on. So I go out there and identify some of the issues that they have in their yard. And they're like, yeah, well, I was always wondering about that. And yeah, that's probably a good idea. And yeah, maybe we should get this done. I come up with the right price. I don't get paid till I'm finished, which is, I keep the money in the house until I'm done. So I'm not out trying to screw anybody. I'm not holding a gun to anybody's head to do this. These are things that people see and then identify as potential hazards. But they're not identified unless I show up and make them, expose them. I've been doing this for 25 years and I'm good at it. That's why Banff and losing our last park is a priority for me. I know what to do. I know how to do it. I can get it done. But I don't have the freedom because I don't have the corporate desires for it. I don't have governmental desires to do it. The people don't know. Well, I'm telling you, this is a serious thing. And there's a lot of other forests beside Banff that need to be cleaned up before they're burned to the ground. I always wondered, in logging, for example, we have all this clear cut. Well, is the allowable cut increasing or decreasing because of the loss of all these forests by catastrophic wildfire? So we're losing all this stuff to fire. Then if our allowable cut stays the same, we're going to end up with nothing. I don't think that's what Canadians want, is a decimation of our eco-sensitive areas because of inaction from government and corporate entities. Thank you. Doug Fur out. All right.